This is actually a conversation you can join in with, Oz.
Hooray!
Hey, wait, yeah. Oh yeah, I have actually seen this one. I figured we didn't see much from the
hang on. No,
first trailer.
Yeah, there's
so I don't mind having a look at
what we're
this
talking
one.
about. It's a new trailer has come out, or a new Nintendo Direct about Pokemon Sword and Shield. What do you guys think?
I am now a lot more excited than I was before.
Yeah, just when you think you've gotten out of the age where you can get excited for a Pokemon game, they reel you
Drag you back in.
Yeah, they just keep pulling you back in.
Just
like,
when I
no.
thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Name the film.
It sounds familiar.
Road to El Dorado.
Nope.
Oh.
The Godfather Part 3.
Okay,
I haven't seen any of the God's Father.
They're actually really good.
Really, are they? I haven't heard that.
The thousands of people that say they are, they're not right. But no, like, I was all prepared to really not be excited for these games.
Yeah, to not be impressed at all. And
Yeah,
say,
I
oh
thought-
god, it's doing the same thing over again. But
Yeah, I just thought it was going to be Let's Go, but with a new skin slapped on.
So, should we start from the top? I adore Wooloo.
Yep.
I want 50 of them.
So it's a more simple design, and a lot of them seem to have more simple designs, except for the legendaries and
But
one
that kind
that they
of
showed.
works.
Which I really like it. I like that sort of design. They're not meant to be Digimon.
Yeah.
Could we just take a quick moment to shout out for the fact that the lead artist
Yes.
is an English dude.
James Turner, yes. And
Yeah.
I made a note that he speaks English like a man who's been speaking Japanese more than English for a lot of years.
That's what I was gonna say. He could speak English. I couldn't quite tell where of an English-speaking place he was from, though. Because it was
The
very
south.
broken English.
Yeah. He's from the south of England, yeah. Not the deep south.
Blimey.
Deep south of England is France, isn't it?
Yeah. I think maybe
Cornwall?
probably Kent. That's where all the UK
I almost
stuff
said the
happens.
deep south is Dawn.
That's the one, yeah.
Dorset.
Dorset.
Arr.
Dorset.
But no, I am genuinely excited. I love the Raven.
Okay. That's Corviknight, yeah.
Yeah, Corvin.
So that's the one that is way too designed.
Yes.
There's too much going on for that, but
That's the one that everyone else is hyped for, and I'm just kind of like, okay, cool.
yeah.
But obviously, I want the turtle.
Yes. So that is Dreadnought, and I made a note. I put.
And that's a cool name.
I
love that name.
I put a little note. Dreadnought turtle for Aussie.
Yeah.
I know this is turtles for Aussie.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wooloo. I mean, first of all, that name. 368 distortion kecks at that name. Then, yeah, Dreadnought. It looks cool. I'd be interested to see what type these ones are as well. Some of them.
I'm wondering if Dreadnought's going to be like ground and still, because they mentioned him crunching rocks and iron with his jewels.
Wooloo's going to be normal, annoyingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll have the electric like Mareep?
Nah.
I'm
thinking, I kind of want it to do something ground, kind of.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's even fairy, I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be, actually.
Ground
yeah.
fairy would be an interesting combo.
That would be interesting. Weak. None of the resistances and weaknesses cover each other. I don't think so. Have a lot of weaknesses.
But a lot of
Wait, steel? No, does steel ground resist steel? I think, doesn't it? Who knows? So then yeah, Corviknight. So it's a taxi service. So I guess that's our ride Pokemon for this generation.
So, flies out the window. But that's going to make it a bit more of a challenge then, because if you're in the wild and you want to get to a town quickly, you're not going to be able to. You're going to have to physically trek back to town before you can use the fast travel.
Well, can't you just call a taxi? That's not the impression I got.
Oh, is it okay? Maybe actually. I didn't. Yeah. At first, I got the whole like basic fast travel type idea, where like you can fly from one Corviknight in a city to another Corviknight in a city. A bit sort of like You're thinking more bird of transport, whereas I was thinking more the towers in Breath of the Wild.
No, I wasn't thinking bird of transport. I was thinking more ride Pokemon from Gen 7, where wherever you are, you just, like, like the HM move fly.
Okay, I didn't know if we were still going to get ride Pokemon then.
Well, we're not. We're getting Corviknight, which is it's a
Yeah.
taxi service, so it's like the ride Pokemon for flying.
Okay, kind of. What I think like you meant is that they'll give you an item which summons Corviknight.
Yeah, that's the impression I got from it.
That's I originally
A bit
didn't
like
have that
the,
impression. But now you
The
have
chargy
given me that.
things in Sun and Moon.
The what things?
But the ride Charizard and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That's what he was on about. Yeah.
Yeah, because if they take another step backwards and take functionality away from us, then that would be it's too spiky and pointy. It was a really out of place design compared to the others. I don't understand it, honestly.
Well, maybe that'll fit in with the
Whatever.
the way that it works.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
yeah, we can't love them all.
No.
The fact is that there seems to be a couple that we're going to enjoy at least. So it's not like we're looking at the Pokédex thinking shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Where's Gen 1 when we want it?
Yeah.
That's
I did wonder that, given that it's a taxi service, is it a stealth Harry Potter reference, or am I reading too much into it? Because it's like the Corvin Night Bus.
no. But I'm
Maybe.
fine.
So the other Pokemon we had, Pokemon, were Gossifleur and Eldegoss. Which
Okay, cool. Hello.
they were.
It's just a jump bluff.
It's a
You're
dandelion.
just there,
I thought that was quite cool because
It's a jump bluff.
that is a thing that there is a lot of in England is dandelions. So it's cool that
Okay,
they're
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
Do 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 do. Not that it happens a lot or anything.
Come on. We keep changing these days around. How do you expect her to remember what day we're recording on?
She could just call you earlier or later.
Yeah, no,
It wouldn't matter.
She could, but
Oh,
yeah, I ain't gonna stick in her head.
So, what do we think about the legendaries?
oh.
I prefer Shield to Sword. Again, there's too much going on with Shield, whereas
That's been a
Sword-
thing with legendaries, though, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on, I wrote something down about these. Where are they? Here we are. As they're known.
Yeah.
So a load of quote-unquote leakers predicted that the legendaries were going to be wolves.
Okay.
Whether someone just got lucky and guessed, and everyone else, because
Yeah.
it could happen. But I thought that was quite interesting.
The sword one looks kind of cool. But then again, you've got the Klefki problem of, is the sword part of the Pokemon, or is it just something that has...
I'd like it if it was like a psychic link, so you could like launch it like a boomerang, but catch it again.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
Something
could be
like
cool.
that. So one of his attacks could be like Bone Meringue, but Sword Meringue.
Swordmerang.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Swordmerang.
What else?
So I basically went noted things down in the trailer in the order they happened.
Okay.
So the wild area.
I was going to say multiplayer.
Yeah.
Question mark?
The wild area. Does this seem to suggest, because people were saying there doesn't really seem to be many routes or anything. There's like one route, and it looks like that might actually be the case. But it's a
doing Breath
huge
of the
route
Wild meet.
with
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
loads of different stuff on there and free camera movement. It's like they're finally learning how to make games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm actually up for that. An actual
friggin' am, yeah.
Yeah, an open world with camera movement, definitely.
So I wonder if like the
However, I'm just weary on them calling the multiplayer. How far does their multiplayer extend? Is it literally just these raid battle type things, or
Probably will be just the raid battles, but
Yeah, I want a Pokemon game where you and your mates can literally just hang out in the Pokemon world.
yeah. And that's what we'd hope for based on what they showed in the trailer, but you
Yeah.
never know.
That seems to be what they're trying to make you think.
yeah.
Which is why I'm not getting my hopes on it, because hopes
it would be kind of cool though if the wild area was like, if you were online and someone else was playing at the same time, then you would see them there.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
if they had like wide
But only on your
area
friends list.
online or yeah, that, or you could have like online and offline mode, where offline you're just on your own, but online mode you have to join a server,
That's true.
which then gives you a limit for the amount of people on the server. You could either do it with anyone, or you and your friends set up a server with a code or something like. Do you get what? Or you can put in a code to do it with different people.
That would work.
Something like that. So you're not.
But
just
how bad
restricted
would
to
the
your
performance be, given Game Freak's
Yeah.
track record of not optimizing?
Yeah.
It tanked on triple battles, for God's sake.
Yeah. At the moment, it seems 4 is going to be their limit.
Which is fine. Like, I love the concept
yeah.
of the raid battles.
If there's more to it, then I'll be a bit more excited. But if it's literally just the raid battles, it's okay, but I still kind of want more
What do you mean,
multiplayer.
just the raid battles?
So if you can actually wander about the wild area in total and go on adventures with your friends with wild Pokemon, then I'll be a bit more excited. But if it's literally just we go to this raid area, this one specific area to fight this one specific Pokemon together, and that's all we can do, feels a bit like a letdown.
Plus, you need 3 other friends with the same game.
Yeah. I mean, I've got 2, but still.
We're halfway there.
A third of the way there. 2/3 of the way there. I'll just have to convince Ray to get a Switch in the game.
Yeah.
I'll show him the direct tonight. It's like, right, does this make you excited? Get them.
So speaking of Max Raid, we have Dynamax, which is, I'm sure, was the sponsor from Cars. But it's...
It sounds familiar, yeah.
So it's a kind of Mega Evolution that doesn't require them to design Megas for every Pokemon, and it's temporary.
I think
it turns every move into a smooth.
Yeah, I think I prefer this to them creating another gimmick, like where they have to make new types of Pokemon.
Well, no,
and stuff.
this is another gimmick. I'd rather they just focused on one of the gimmicks they already had.
Well, that would be the perfect world.
Yeah.
But they're going to make a gimmick either way. I think I'd rather them do a gimmick like this rather than one where they're creating 50 billion new moves, 15 new Pokemon,
I think
people
people
sort of focusing on the older ones.
People are always going to be more excited by something like an evolution for an old Pokemon that was shit.
If it was a new Mega Evolution
Magmortar or something.
Yeah. If they recycled an already existing gimmick, I'd be more up for that than a new one.
Yeah, so I think the thing that people want more is evolutions for existing Pokemon rather than just ignoring them once they finished. Because the evolutions they did in Gen 2 and Gen 4, people loved that.
Permanent evolutions.
Yeah,
that's what Okay,
Second place,
definitely.
I think, is Mega Evolutions, because at least then it's a new design, and it's kind of from a team building perspective. I know you don't care about the competitive stuff, but that was a lot more interesting. That was
I think these they've given a limit to with how long they stay Mega Maxed. So it's added a bit of strategy to it rather than you get an OP Pokemon for the entire battle.
Yeah, but just imagine if you could Dynamax and then Mega Evolve.
Oh, that's a fit. I can't. Are they
Mega then
Dynamax
Dynamax
in there? Yeah, I think they'll probably make a 1 limit.
Yeah,
but that is
the reason Mega Evolution, in my eyes, is better is because it changed the way some Pokemon worked, and so
because it changed types and all that.
Yeah, and changed their abilities, changed their stats around, and it would mean when you saw someone's team, you might not know which one was the Mega. And there are some Pokemon that were just absolutely useless. They got given a Mega Evolution, and suddenly they were worth something, which is a lot more interesting than just let's make this Pokemon more powerful for 3 turns. It's just not as interesting for me.
It's kind of like they've taken Mega Evolution and just sort of spread it throughout everyone, so you can kind of Mega Evolve anything. It's not got a new design.
And it seems like they've combined
introduce
moves.
new Mega Evolutions though, because Lord knows Flygon needs a Mega.
Yeah.
If they're introducing this Mega Maxer, then they're not going to really do much with Z moves and Mega Evolutions again, I don't think.
Dino Rod.
No.
As soon as as soon as they introduced the crews and the moves and the crystals and
Crystals.
crystals,
Crystals.
as soon as they introduced them, we stopped getting new mega evolution.
Samazenta. Yeah.
So now that they've introduced this, I can't see them doing anything with the past two.
No. Oh well.
Yeah, my perfect world would be for them to get rid of all gimmicks and just give them evolutions. Make Mega Evolution maybe a genuine evolution. Like, in this region, if you Mega Evolve, you're stuck like it, bitch.
Oh, God.
Or something like that. You get what I mean?
Mega Kangaskhan's everywhere.
Oh my god. So Kangaskhan's.
Yeah, but yeah. Kangaskhan's with a slightly older child.
Yeah. Long clingy Kangaskhan.
I just like your bond with your Pokemon has enabled them to get stronger. Well, no, it was my bond with my Pokemon's kid actually, but
Yeah.
oh well. So yeah, I did have a note to say, but does this Dynamax raid battle thing suggest that you can connect games instead of just battling and trading, which is all multiplayer has ever been in Pokemon up to now, apart from that thing in Gen 5 that no one used.
Yeah.
What was that?
Exactly.
Hey?
There was I can't even remember what it was called. It was like the Entralink, was that it?
Sounds
Oh
very
god,
familiar,
that
yeah.
terrible thing.
Cool. Yeah, so when they showed the Maximilian raid
Maxing,
battles,
relaxing, and cool.
yeah, Max raid, they showed other players as well who looked radically different. So that seems to suggest that there is at least some level of customization of the trainers, which is nice.
Fingers crossed.
7.
Yeah.
And they also showed us, not in the trailer itself, but during the direct, we saw a bit of the battle menu. And as a UI fiend, I thought it looked great. Then we saw some of the characters to appear in the latest games.
Okay, cool.
Such as the champion,
The person,
Leon.
the professor.
Leon is the champion, and he's like he's a football player with a pimp cloak. Do. We saw his son, who he has called Hop.
For some
He's the
reason.
rival,
Which
yeah.
is a really big fan of the Disney movie.
Yeah, Hop is not a name, is the note I've made here. He's also one of your rivals, is the phrase they used. And and in the battle, he had the starter that the player character super affected.
So he's the Hal of the region.
Yeah. And they
Which,
did.
I didn't mind Hal.
Hal was
He's
all right.
had a bit of a personality rather than some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a quick shot of them both on a train, and they were both holding like
They were both texting.
Yeah, and those things did look a lot like they were designed around Rotom, which worried me greatly.
Well, there is a Rotom item. There's a Rotom phone.
Is it a Rotom Dex?
I figured it was going to be a...
No, it's a phone.
Will it freeze your
confirmed.
bottom screen for 3 minutes to tell you some shit joke when you want to fucking use it?
Probably.
No, there is no
I think
bottom
it is
screen.
going to be the update to the Rotom Dex, though, basically.
Oh, actually, they were like, because they were like smartphones, you probably turn the Switch controller sideways and use it on there, don't you?
Oh, okay. And
that could be
Switch has
cool.
got touchscreen.
Yeah. So gender balance in the Pokemon world gets a little bit better with the introduction of Professor Magnolia.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
She gave me a
possibly
sort of,
the oldest professor as well. She seems a little bit older than Oak, doesn't she?
I'm guessing
Yeah.
some Agatha vibes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's just the Dream Eater. And then her, was it daughter or granddaughter? I can't remember.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter, yeah.
Yeah, who they called Sonia, which seems to be some weird version of the name Sonia that's spelled exactly the same way.
That's so Nia.
And also, there's a guy called Krillin. Milo, who has no nose.
One of the jam leaders.
Yeah, the jam leaders. I suppose he'd be making jam from his ethical farm because he's a grass type man.
Yeah.
Then we saw the Zesh and then the
Books Art Character 1 and Books Art Character 2.
Dacia, Sandero, and Placenta,
Jesus Christ.
which we've already spoken about. And then we heard some bagpipes in the soundtrack, which was awesome. And then we got the release date, which is the 15th of November, 2019.
It's actually surprisingly close.
Remember the 15th of November. Yep. Pokemon games erupt.
Cool. So I rushed through all the rest of that stuff because I'm conscious of the time. But
I've got about 5 minutes I can give you.
All right. Did anyone want to say anything else about it before we hang up?
I was average beforehand, but now I am genuinely excited for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
Yeah. I was cautiously optimistic, and now I still am.
I'm cautiously excited. I'm not expecting more than what we've seen.
No.
I'm a lot more excited about it than I was for Sun and Moon.
I can't remember how I felt.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Ultra Sun, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I think I'm a bit more excited than I was for Sun and Moon as well. I haven't been properly excited for a new region since we actually upgraded to Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
With X and Y. I think that's the last time I was actually a bit like, oh, cool, look, new graphics, new everything, new way of playing. It's not just the same game from 2 years ago with a new skin.
Yeah, Gen 6 was great. Looked forward to X and Y, looked forward to Oras. Those were the days.
Oras, I think I was more just nostalgic about.
Yeah.
Yes, good
I wasn't
God, I love Oras.
Mind blown. It's just like, okay, this is nice.
And it was
really nice.
It was perfectly done remake, I thought as well. It didn't change too much. Soundtrack was just the same but better. Brilliant. Anyway, we're not.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver of the DS generation.
Yeah, although their soundtrack was a bit squiffy.
Well, 3DS. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's Pokemon. I almost called it Sun and Moon. Sword and Shield, or Pokemon SS, as it's being called.
Pokemon
Jawohl.
Wie geht's?
Pokemon SS.
We're looking forward to it. It gets a preliminary thumbs up from the Invisible Tower.
Yeah,
it does.
So apologies.
7 out of 10, I think. 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Until we see the final game, that's all we can give it.
Yeah. So apologies, it's a little short this week.
Consider my appetite well and truly whetted.
The patron said to the whore. But I've...
Well, I don't mind if you two wanted to carry on if you've got anything particular.
I suppose we could do. I don't know if I ever have got anything actually anyway.
Oh, well, never mind then. I'm just that important.
Yeah. So well, that'd be that then. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
As always, share, subscribe, etc.
Get all those buttons below.
If you're on
Ding that bell.
If you're listening to the podcast, you can find me at Invisible Tower on YouTube, and these guys are TS Reactions and Pheasant Films, and I'm sure they will get around to uploading some videos at some point.
I uploaded one like
Don't hold your
3 days
fucking
ago.
breath.
I'm exporting my next upload, so tonight or tomorrow. But yeah.
Cool.
Don't even think about it.
So that's it then.